Hi, my tubies, my TikTokers, and my Twitter. SheilaTruelove here with you today. And I am going to share with you uh, something that is like, really? And I want to know how many mothers would want their sons to be with a female with this mentality. She's going to explain to us reasons why she has to be a slut. This was so. Okay. Anyway, let me put my glasses on, child, because reasons why she has to be a slut. And without any further ado, sweetheart, I'm not making this stuff up, and I'm gonna prove it to you right now. Here we go. Okay. Okay, darlings. Go ahead, girlfriend. Speak your mind.
Do you know why I'm a slut? Because I have to be, okay? Because I am searching for love. It's impossible to search for love and not be a slut, okay? Because in the search, sometimes you meet a guy who's just like, oh, I don't want anything. And he's like a hot guy, you know? And he's like, oh, I don't want anything serious, but I would love to eat you out. And what am I gonna do? I'm gonna say no? I'm gonna say no, don't eat me out? In this economy? I'm gonna say no. No, don't eat me out. That's unethical. Do you know why I'm a slut? Because I have to be.
Okay, then. And there you have it, folks. 2023. I hope that was in 2022 when she felt like that. And moving forward with 2023, she's had a change of heart. She has to be a slut because how the hell am I going to pass up some dude is willing to eat me out? And I'm supposed to pass that up? Are you crazy? Yeah, ma, you're supposed to pass. Yeah, ma, you're supposed to pass that one up because he's a pig. Anytime he's so liberal, he don't care whether it's his wife that he's eating out. That dude is a pig. Am I concerned with the man's body count? You damn right I'm concerned with his body count. His body count shows me how many soul ties he have. I'm going to post a video, a link, and I want you to click on it from Love Your Natural, Be Your Natural, what have you. She explains it about these soul ties, man. All these, you cut it down the middle, you see all these heads and everything inside with these men and how many women that they've slept with. And they made these soul ties. And every time they are sleeping with you, they're injecting all of these different demons, these different personalities of all these different women. And these women who sleep around so loosely and so easily, it's obvious that they don't have good energy. They don't have good energy, whatever. But my thing is, I had to share this with you because if I would have told you this, or I would have said, this is what's up, you wouldn't have believed it unless you heard it yourself. But what mother, decent mom who loves her son, wants him to be with a female like this? I'm just like, and now you see, SheilaTruelove is not being a pick Misha. I haven't done a complete 180. Nah, come on now. I promote staying single, honey, because it's easier. And I keep in mind for men, look, stay at home with your mom. If you're a decent person, then your mom will let you stay home because there's a lot of mothers that don't want their sons to stay at home. But when you look at the scripture, it shows the reason why a man should leave home. Let me share that with you. Now, at Matthew chapter 19, verse 5 and 6, it shows the reason a man should leave home. You have these women who say, I don't want no man who's living with his mom. He's a mama's boy. No, he's a very wise man. Because the Bible clearly says at Matthew chapter 19, verse 5 and 6, for this reason, let's focus on that word reason. For this reason, a man should leave his father and his mother and be joined to his wife. And the two shall become one flesh. When it says become one flesh, what it means is that the two will now have God's approval and Jesus Christ's approval to have sex. That's all the one flesh means. You can have sex. And I can prove that with another scripture at 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 16. it clearly shows you what it means. They become one flesh. Many women think that means we become one and we're supposed to be so all together. And so, no, what it means is, do you not know that he who unites himself with a prostitute is one with her in body? For it is said, the two shall become one flesh. So that's what it means when it says the two will become one through marriage. And that's from the New International Version. Now, with the New Living Translation, because look at the different translations, always do your research. I encourage you to do that. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 16. The New Living Translation says, and don't you realize that if a man joins himself to a prostitute, he becomes one body with her? For the scriptures say, the two are now united into one. Who wants a man who's going to become one flesh with prostitutes, his side pieces, and all these other whatever the hell type of women, child? Oh, no. And I always put men that I date when they can make it that far to get near me. And I always put them to the test to see if they're willing to sleep with me on the first date. Because if you're willing to sleep with me on the first date, I can't be so bothered. I can't trust you because you're a whore, and whores can't be trusted. I don't care what gender you are. A whore can't be trusted. If you're willing to sleep with me so easily, then that means I can't trust you around my friends, my family, anyone. So I put them to the test. I sit and I flirt and I do what I do. And I get them to the point where, yeah, now it's time where we're going to, get ready to do the deed and do the do. And I see he's all erect and he's all aroused. And I'm like, yeah. And then I excuse myself and hold on a moment, baby. I got to go to the bathroom for a brief moment. And then I come out of the bathroom with an excuse of why I can't go through. But now that I've seen that you were willing to do it without even knowing me, you're a whore. And I think we all know you can't trust a whore. These men who are willing to sleep around with you so easily and so quickly, these are men who have no morals. They have no real values. Men who are willing to go down on a woman, that's a very intense and personal thing, straight up. Are you kidding me? I'm not even your wife, and you willing to go down on me like that? And you think that I'm still supposed to have respect for you? That's so not going to happen, because now I see you as a pig. And my mom and my uncle Noah and Uncle Tommy, and my aunts and everything, they said, let me tell you something, Sheila, about any time you find a man who's hot in his mouth or a woman who's real hot in their mouth, you can't trust that, baby. Don't do it, baby girl. Anybody who's that hot in their mouth cannot be trusted. Let's play this again so we could just stay focused and This is ridiculous. I don't think no mom who loves their son would want him with, no. Hell no.
Okay, because I am searching for love. It's impossible to search for love and not. Do you know why I'm a slut? Because I have to be, okay? Because I am searching for love. It's impossible to search for love and not be a slut, okay? Because in the search, sometimes you meet a guy who's just like, oh, I don't want anything. And he's like a hot guy, And he's like, oh, I don't want anything serious, but I would love to eat you out. And what am I going to do? I'm going to say no?
Yes.
I'm going to say no, don't eat me out?
Yes, you are.
In this economy?
He's a pig.
I'm going to say no.
Yes.
No, don't eat me out.
Yes.
That's unethical. Do you know why I'm a slut? Because I have to be, okay? Because I'm searching for love. It's impossible to search for.
I'm sorry. Hold up, people. Like I said, I'm closing. I rest my case. Okay, we've argued this situation or this issue in court. Need I say more? I rest my case. Next.